YouTube, how the hell are you? It's your boy XSV Raven. Today we're going to be bringing you a video showing you some of the competitive classes that I use for like competitive gameplay and stuff. So right now I'm going to be showing you the search and destroy classes that I use. And first off, we're going to start with my SMG rush / plant class. As you can see, I have marathon lightweight for rushing, and I always use blast shield just in case I get naded while I'm trying to plant the bomb. Use concussion and MTAR with muzzle brake and grip. Muzzle brake I use on the MTAR for like longer range incursions, and I use specialist. I don't run a third specialist because I don't feel I'm gonna get much more than an 8 kill streak in competitive. And we have the next class, which is the silenced MTAR with takedown and quick draw and all that. And this is more used for like if I want to like sneak up on the enemy and take them down silently without them seeing me. And next class we have the Honey Badger with red dot and foregrip. Using that mainly because I just feel I love the Honey Badger. This gun's a freaking tank, and it's also a good gun since it's already silenced. You can use, technically it has 3 attachments. And then this is just my all-around SMG class. You can run and gun, stuff like that, go stealth, whatever you want. I call this AR Wreckage because this gun's like OP. It's the Remington R5 with grip and red dot. And I try to use this set of perks. I would use Amplify, but I can't use Amplify. So I feel these are the best perks for like an all-around AR class. And then we have the AR thermal class. Use the Remington R5 with the thermal hybrid scope, and that scope is just probably the best sight in the game in my personal opinion. And I use that for like a lot of long range maps. More like I use it more for like Sovereign and stuff because a lot of people don't run Incog because they're idiots. And yeah, that pretty much does it for my search and destroy classes. So on to domination. Domination classes I run a lot differently than I would in like pubs domination. This is my capturing SMG class. I use the same MTAR, grip, and muzzle brake, launching. And I use Semtex for like nading people on flags and concussions. I use steady aim because I spray a lot in competitive. Quick draw, focus, and blast shield mostly for like capturing flags so you don't get naded hardcore on flags. And then specialist, you can just, that's pretty much personal preference. And this is my like SMG camping class, which I use pretty much just to like, well, it's pretty much self-explanatory. I use this to kind of like camp and watch flags and stuff and move from flag to flag stealthy. And then this is my spawn trap / just like slay people that are going for flags and stuff class. I use the Remington R5 grip and red dot, as you can see. Just take a look at the class. I use fully loaded so that way if I'm spawn trapping I have maximum amount of ammo to keep me going until I get killed. But I don't feel running scavenger is a necessity for that because I don't feel I'm going to be alive all that long because I feel like they're going to kill me before I can get on a hot kill streak. Close quarters is I use Bison definitely with grip and muzzle brake. This is more of like my Octane map, Octane gun. Like so I use it like with all these perks a little differently than most of my other ones because the Bison more of a close quarters gun. And then this is my SMG slay and trap class. This is where I use like SMG wise. If I want to get from positions quickly to spawn trap, I use this class. It's a very useful gun, MTAR with, yeah, grip and extended mags. And then we have my AR cap. I use Honey Badger with all the perks listed. I don't feel like naming all of them because you can obviously see them as they are. But yeah, that's pretty much my domination classes. You can pause the video and take a look at them or whatever, look back at them. And last but not least, my Blitz classes. These are probably, Blitz I feel is probably the second most important gameplay or game mode behind Search and Destroy. Search and Destroy has been there, you always need it. And alright, so here's the thing. Gotta use the MTAR obviously when you're going for caps, and I would recommend running marathon, but I don't feel lightweight is a necessity because you still run pretty fast with an SMG in the first place. And I don't think you should use lightweight instead of a perk like Dead Silence, because Dead Silence helps you so much, keeping it stealthy, and so you could hear other footsteps better than just hearing your own. And this is my second SMG gold class in case my MTAR is not working out. I try using the Vector. And then this is more of like my stealthy takedown class. This is the takedown silencer class that I like to use on Search and Destroy also sometimes. Well, this class is just really good overall. I've tried it on pubs, tried it on competitive. It's a pretty good gun. And then we got the AR defend class. So if I'm defending, I feel like I got to use the most OP gun in the game, which is the Remington R5. I use perks as far as that goes. I don't feel like staying alive for super long, so I use just fully loaded instead of scavenger. I use extra tactical to stun them before they get to the flag, or the goal. Focus, flinch less, quick draw, and sleight of hand to get like quick rapid kills and stuff. And I also use the Honey Badger with actually I'm gonna change that. I want foregrip and extended mags on my Honey Badger with the perks listed below, so those are pretty easy to see. Pause the video, look at those. And then last but not least, we use the SC2010 for longer range maps. I use the SC2010 with red dot and muzzle brake. I don't see the muzzle brake doing a lot, so that's more of like personal preference. The muzzle brake helps a tiny bit, but only on certain occasions. And if you're one of those people, I'd probably recommend using, not even foregrip, I'd probably recommend using extended mags or armor piercing if you don't like the muzzle brake attachment. So yeah, that's pretty much it as far as competitive classes go. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. And YouTube.